We're at Gunner's Taxidermy today with Harry Whitehead, and most people know Harry because Harry does some neat stuff. As you look around here, man, he's just got some crazy stuff in his shop. I'm sure that as a taxidermist, there's some stuff that makes you crazy sometimes because you want to put out the best product that you actually can.
Absolutely.
But you have to deal with some frustrations sometimes.
Well, yeah, I mean, number one, you got to get it dead somehow.
Right.
And so there's going to be holes in it at some point. But there's a lot of things that can be avoided just by handling your trophy properly.
Now, Harry, this is a nice bass. But you know, the one thing you got to remember, when you're getting ready to put a fish in the freezer, have some newspaper on standby, right?
Newspaper. No newspaper, Tim.
I know, I was just saying that. That's how many fish have been messed up by newspaper.
Well, you know,
what happens?
If they leave the fish in the freezer for a while and they got the newspaper, all it does is promote freezer burning. and that's, I mean, we're trying to do this so there is no freezer burning.
Right.
So the best thing to do is take this fish.
Right.
Of course, we had it just in a plastic bag, but just for demonstration purposes, putting it straight in a plastic bag is all you need to do.
Right.
But to protect the fins, because again, when it's frozen, you hit the fin will break, repair.
Ugly. So
if you can't get it to a taxidermist, you can just take this fish, wet your towel down.
And where are they going to get a towel like that?
Well, I like if you guys could bring the nice embroidered one. You know, that's all I've got at home.
With an H and a W on it.
Yeah, I mean, you come to my house and you know you might see a W or a B wrap this dude up in a towel, no problem.
Just beach towel, something like that, whatever.
Yeah, the old shop towel. Put it in a bag and freeze it just like that. The towel protects the fins. Oh, really, it's best to get it to me right off.
As soon as you can.
Fresh. That way, what we'll do a lot of times is take and skin it and get it in the preservative, and so then there's no issues.
Now, that was fairly simple, but, boy, they can sure mess them up if you don't do the right thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they get freezer burned, then especially on the fins, then the fins won't spread and you won't get a nice, lifelike, fleshy-looking mount.
Right. Okay, Harry, this whitetail was taken in Bourbon County. It's got a odd
he's got a little odd horn configuration here.
Well, obviously, this is not a deer, but it's about the same size body-wise, and we can show the imaginary line on this. What is this guy?
This is a bighorn sheep. Was taken in Oregon.
Wow.
Guy drilled once-in-a-lifetime tag, man. It's pretty awesome.
Wow.
But we can still demonstrate how to cut. You know, what cuts to make when you're caping out your deer.
Right. All right, so you can draw an imaginary line because, you know, you see a wall mount now, and it's
they're coming way back here. Actually, it's not anatomically correct as far as how far back on the shoulder it goes, but it's very eye-appealing.
Right.
So for everybody that's doing their own caping, now and your taxidermist probably would too, offer to cape your animal for you and instruct you. Right. But if you're doing it yourself, real simple. You're going to make a ring around the whole body, back here, almost mid-body. Okay, now this is going to ensure that you don't make any.
Let's repeat this.
Cuts up
You're
here.
Talking mid-body.
I'm talking right here.
Okay, because so many times you get.
Oh, yeah, I guess I want a full shoulder mount, Harry, and you know I got way back on it.
Right.
Well, no, you didn't. So, and when you're gutting it, only come up here to the sternum.
Right.
You know, you might get a little bit more blood on your. So what? I mean, you got a nice trophy deer. You want the best mount you can get. So.
And trophy deer from one person to the next. Like I said, my.
Every deer that walks through that door is a trophy.
Exactly.
No doubt about it.
All right.
So, okay, we're going to ring the animal around the midsection. Then, more importantly, we're going to come here and ring each leg down here low. A lot of guys will come and ring it real high, but see, we're going to be using this part.
Right.
So if you come down here low.
You're talking about the knee, the joint.
Yeah, I'm talking almost down all the way to the knee.
Okay.
Okay, so we're down here on both legs. So we got 3 rings. Then we're going to come along the back of the leg, up here, and connect the ring.
Gotcha.
We're going to do that again on the other side.
Right.
So there is no holes at all in the front part of the skin.
Other than what you might have punched with a gun or a bow.
Well, yeah, I mean, like we said earlier, there's got to be a hole somewhere.
That's right.
So this will enable you to bring the cape all the way up to the neck as far as you feel comfortable skinning, cut him off, and then bring that to the taxidermist, along with your confirmation number.
Don't forget that.
Don't forget the confirmation number.
Now again, if they can't bring that to you, what's the best way to prepare that if they got to put it in the freezer? Or...
Okay, well, you know, because the horns and the antlers are a problem to get sometimes in a bag, whatever, it's best to get it to the taxidermist as soon as you can. If you can't, put it in a bag, make it as airtight as possible, and then get it to your taxidermist as soon as you do that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm sure that sometimes you get frustrated because you want to make the best product you can. If you pay attention to this and get your game prepared right, then you got a lot easier job and you're going to have a much better trophy.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to go the extra distance that it takes to ensure that you've got a good mount when it comes out of here.
Right.
But I mean, if this thing's butchered up and you don't have enough skin, then you're limiting our abilities, to produce that mount for you.
Well, I tell you what, thanks for showing us around today, and I'm going to take a look around the shop because there's some neat stuff in here.
There's a couple of things.
I'm telling you. Thank you,
All right.
buddy.
Thanks, Tim.